Okay, in this video here, we're going to go through our customers and contacts area. So we're going to select our customers tab, select a customer, and I'm going to kind of walk you through the different tabs, and then we'll go ahead and create one and discuss what each one of these down here on the left is also. So anyway, the billing and shipping address, we can have both and we can have multiple. You can have multiple billing addresses associated with this customer along with multiple shipping addresses. Customer information tab, you can put in your locale, your tax locale, if that customer is tax exempt or not. We can also house the sales certificate files from that particular customer. So if you scan it in, you save it as a JPEG bitmap and import it directly into TeeCal. TeeCal will house those for you. This is just a comment area on that particular customer. Then we have contacts. If you have a customer, you could possibly have multiple contacts within that single customer if it's relative to a school or business. So very quickly you can select new contact, add a new contact at any point in time to that customer. Now keep in mind, TeeCal does not allow you to delete contacts, nor does it allow you to delete customers. The reason behind that, if it's something associated with that customer in regards to an invoice, payments, etc., we don't want to break that link. We must keep that link intact, so we don't allow you to delete those. Now if there's nothing associated, the workaround for that would be to overwrite that with a new customer information. So then on the history tab, like we discussed in the control panel video, this is where your history will be housed at. So if you have a customer that wants to repeat a job or has questions about a previous job, this is the area you'll find it. Just select the customer, select history, and it'll show you the amount of history that you have set up within the control panel. So with that being said, on the left-hand side, you can create a new customer, you can edit your selected customer, you can import customers, or rather you can export all your customers. This area right here where it says all customers, we can hide prospects, or we can view just customers, or view just prospects. Now what are prospects? That's somebody that you've actually put into the system as a customer and a contact, and possibly done some quoting for, but have never done a job, have never created an invoice and collected any money, etc., from that particular person or company. So if you select to just view prospect customers, this might be a good option for you to give that list to your sales rep and let him start making some calls and possibly generate more business. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we'll select new customer, and I'll walk you through very quickly on how to set this up. So customer name, I always like to put the last name first. So we'll set this up as a company. We'll just call it company. We're going to use automatic customer IDs. We're going to let TeeCal generate that for us. And as you can see, it defaults to a prospect. Now that'll change once an invoice is created. Now on the phone number, you can associate a phone number very quickly, an extension. And down here on the bottom, now it wants to know who is the contact. This is customer. Now it's contact information time, and we'll say this is Bill. I think I misspelled that. This is Bill, and then we'll just say Smith. Again, you can put all their information here, their email address information, their associated phone numbers to this particular contact. You can select any kind of comments if there's a specific position they hold within that company. Now we're going to go to the customer's billing and shipping address. This is the area that you can do multiple. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on new address, and we're going to put an address in here, and we'll just say it's First Street. City is my city, and state we'll say it's Texas, and we'll just put a zip code in here. And it's asking, what is this? Is this the billing or the shipping? We'll just associate this with our billing, and we can associate this with our shipping. Let's just do both. So we'll hit save and close, and you can see that it shared that address. Now, keep in mind, we can add to these later on. If I click new address, I can associate an additional shipping address to this. So if you have a customer that ships to all different places, this is a good opportunity to associate a particular shipping address with that each time, so you could have multiple, basically. So we'll go ahead and cancel from that. Customer information, this is the area that you will select your sales tax, because you have that set up already within the control panel. We'll need to know if this is a tax exempt customer or not. Exemption type, whether it be a school, whether it be a business, etc. This is where you'll put that in. Their tax ID number if you want, and then you can import where your tax ID is that you've scanned in, and you can import it straight into the system. Once it's imported into the system, you can double click it and view it at any point in time. This is pretty self-explanatory. Customer category, where do they fall, if they were referred, and what type. You can also change these in the control panel. If you want to associate a particular sales rep with this customer, you can at this point in time, and what terms that this customer is on. Customer comments, exactly that. If you have particular comments you want to associate, you can do that right here. So we're going to go ahead, and instead of save and closing this, I'm just going to cancel, but normally, of course, you would save and close this, and it would be in your list. So we'll cancel out of that. So that's pretty much the customers and contacts. Very simple to use. I think we went over everything, and we'll move on to the next video. Thank you.